Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Enter the Gungeon Paradox runs. Last run was a, what was it, BCDD 20T nonsense? So it ended as you would expect a BCDD 20T run to end. On this run, we start with the other white meat, and the pilot pistol, and the Derringer. You know, a while ago I started with the Clob, and I forced myself to use the Clob until it ran out of ammo. I'm gonna do the same thing with the Derringer, because why not? The Derringer sucks, but it is a gun. You know, maybe the Derringer doesn't suck. Maybe the thing is that it just doesn't have, you know, a high clip, a high capacity, but it does seem to actually do a decent amount of damage. You know, it's killing the yellow mages in not one shot, but two shots. Well, there goes the water barrel. No, it's intact. Never mind, there it goes. You know, it is killing these yellow mages in two shots. That's not horrible. It's actually pretty good. It seems like a horrible gun, and then you actually use it and you're like, oh, it's actually just compressing the damage output of another gun and 5 times the number of bullets into the 2 bullets in the Derringer. I mean, it's killing frickin' standard bulletkins in 2 shots. If I had a gun and it was like the AK-47 and it was killing a bulletkin in 2 shots, I'd think to myself, that's a really good gun. That's doing a lot of damage and I can be happy with this. So why can I not be happy with the Derringer? Is it because it's brown? I mean, that's not to say that brown things are bad. It's to say that maybe it's the tier of the gun, where it came from. I have a prejudice against brown tier chests. Instead of thinking that all chests are beautiful, I'm thinking to myself, you know what? This came from garbage. It is garbage, but no, that is not the case. Maybe it's actually a good gun. I mean, brown tier chests also have sling, regular shotgun, sawed-off shotgun. Maybe. I need to give this gun a little bit more credit. I do hate, however, that I am getting all these ammo drops, because you know what's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen. We're gonna be doing a run. Ooh, keys, salesman. We're gonna be doing a run, and we will go down to chamber 4, chamber 5, chamber 6, and we're not gonna get a single damn ammo drop. You know it to be true, look in your heart, etc., etc. And it's gonna be very unfortunate because we're gonna have no good weapons, except for the Derringer. And we're gonna be struggling. But for now, sure. It's the game's way of saying, hey, use the Derringer a little bit more. You're gonna have a crappy run later, and right now I'm forcing you to use the Derringer, so keep it up. Alright. Fine, Gungeon, fine. Is this what you wanted, Gungeon? Is this what you wanted? This is the run? This is the run of what? The run in which I die because I have the Derringer and no ammo for the entire run? Well, not for the Derringer. We're gonna have plenty of ammo for the Derringer. I wanna do Winchester's game, and I wanna do it right now. A red tier item would be pretty decent. I know we have no ability to fly, but I think that this initial gun game is not terribly difficult. Hey, Fexianosh. Fexianosh. Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate it, and welcome, hello. I'm just waiting for the right moment. There it is. It took a minute, but we got it. Let's scooch down a little bit more. I like the music in Winchester's game room. Just gotta take your time. Don't worry about it. Oh, Machine Fist is much better. I love the Machine Fist. Oh, hell yeah. Machine Fist is hella awesome. Are we gonna keep using the Derringer? I mean, it's the weapon that we started with. We might as well. For a little while anyways. But then we'll use Machine Fist at the very least on the boss fight. Always turbo mode, always turbo mode. Alright. So Johnny 404, the Winchester's games, you cannot get a black chest out of them unless you are on Chamber 3, I believe. Wow, I got hit because I used my blank a little late. If you're on Chamber 1 or 2, you can only get a red chest. If you're on Chamber 3 or higher, then you can get a black chest. And it's not due to, you know, acing or not acing, it's just due to the fact that only the black chest will spawn at a certain point in the game when you're low enough. So that's why we only got the red chest there. Hey, Cadmium Flow, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub, and also your comment about my Gungeon video helping you out. You're welcome, and I appreciate the compliment and your support. Thank you. Cannot buy the key. Cannot buy lowercase r. We have 2 keys, nothing else. No secret rooms that I can find. Did use both blanks. Where the hell did I use both blanks? Did I use both blanks on the boss fight to avoid damage? If so, that is dumb. I should definitely be using the blanks in order to actually, you know, try to find a secret room or something. It's super early in the run. I don't think we need to worry so much about having a min-maxed amount of HP. That's very unfortunate. But hey, let's blow up these chests, see what we get. Maybe we'll get lucky. We are going to go down to the oubliette, because why not? And yeah, we're not going to get anything. I was kind of hoping it would be Junkin, and so I could say, as I said, we got nothing. Because of Junkin. I don't mind Junkin. Junkin's a good boy. But Junkin just requires me to junk way too many chests for me to feel good about it, because I want the... Oh god. I want the items. I want a 1 familiar. I can get a 1 familiar from 1 item. I literally have that right now. I got 1 item and 1 familiar. We started with it. I'm looking at the comment, don't worry. I see Dino Caden saying that there is a synergy between lowercase r and the Book of Chess Anatomy. We couldn't afford it. I could afford it if I skipped the oubliette, but I would prefer to go to the oubliette. Because the lowercase r synergy, if you hold lowercase r, you can't open the trap door on the ground. You have to shoot it with a bullet. But those locks don't have hitboxes, so you could use it to open chests, but that's it. And it would have cost 1 key to get the Book of Chess Anatomy, and I couldn't afford both the extra key and the lowercase r because I had already spent my money on Winchester's game. But even if I didn't spend my money on Winchester's game, I don't think we could have actually afforded it. I think it would have been too expensive. I should have brought it up because it is definitely a synergy that is worth mentioning, but yeah, I don't think I'm pretty sure we didn't have the funds for it, so I didn't even really consider it too much. And also, it's Winchester's game. Well, you know, I wanna get more items and hope that we get lucky with the key drops. I wish I could keep this version of the gun all game. I do read chat. You guys keep making fun of me for my aversion to reading. What's the next phase of this? Snail shotgun? Snail shotgun's pretty good. It does feel like this gun, you don't get to use snail shotgun all that much before it changes, And I think the reason is how the gun operates. How this gun works is that whenever you get a kill on a unique enemy, it gets a point, an experience point basically. And then once you hit a certain amount of experience with this gun, it upgrades to the next form. I think the problem though is, well, it's not really a problem even. I think the thing though is that there's only a certain number of unique enemies per floor, and once you hit that point, then you're not really going to be upgrading your weapon on that floor. But then when you go down to the next floor, you're fighting different enemies, and then all of a sudden you're getting a whole bunch of new kills, and the gun levels up again. That's what I think. I think we got a little bit lucky that we got to snail form right now. Hopefully we'll be able to keep snail form for a little while, but I don't think we've killed a ghost yet, so maybe it'll upgrade. Or maybe it won't because this ghost killed himself. I'll admit though, I honestly don't exactly know how the Evolver gun operates. That's just my understanding of it. Whether or not that's right or wrong, you let me know. I'm the streamer here, I'm the Gungeon guy, but I'm also not the one who has access to Wikipedia right now. I do at some point want to, ooh, this is also a good form. I do at some point, I keep mentioning this, want to make it so that you can change forms between the gun, but that is something that I have not done yet. Because I am half lazy and half busy. I'm lazy. I'm gonna get a key, and I'm gonna open up both chests. We're not gonna have enough for Lament Configurum, Heroin, Mech. Mech. Actually, that's bad. That's a bad item. Huntsman's pretty good. And we'll fight the boss here. And we will probably even use the Evolver just because we can. This gun also gets full ammo every time it changes forms. Thank you, chickens. Always thank the chickens. Maybe if you have the frog form of Evolver, Blobby Lord should be like friends with you. Frogs and blobs, frogs and slimes, I mean they go together. Like green eggs and ham. Heroin is good. Heroin is good. You ever try it? It's so powerful and addicting, and it makes you feel good. And then when you run out, you're so sad and you panic, and then you're like, oh God, give me one more ammo drop so that I can keep using this gun. What, you guys think I was talking about something else? I'll spam the blanks, why not? I don't freaking care. Let's try to find a secret. Well, probably shouldn't have just spammed it in that room, but whatever. Not enough money to buy anything. Let's go grab the old crest. Maybe we'll make it to the Old King. I'd like to make it to the Old King. You prefer spice, says Johnny. I also do enjoy spice. Even on the runs in which I get spice and then I only get like 2 extra spice out of it, which is very sad. Yo, Table Tech Rocket did something. Never before has this item been as powerful as it was right then. And never after will it, essentially. Oh my lord. Let's use the machine fish. Machine fish. Now that would be a good synergy. Barrel plus machine fist, instead of firing a controllable fist, it fires a controllable fish. Well, what do you think? Good synergy, bad synergy? Question is, what would the fish do? I mean, definitely go to its target and explode. Ooh, I got an idea. Machine fish. Tagline, swim, swim, hungry. Anyone get that reference? It would fire a fish that eats bullets like Hungry Hungry Hippo as it eats bullets, it gains damage for the final impact with the enemy when it explodes. Boom. You know what I need? I need someone to like create a list of all of these ideas that I have and then, you know, like put a link to the time on the stream so I can just go back and read what the ideas were, because I'm never gonna remember. But I think it's a good idea. Get out of here. You know what? You know what? You get Derringered. Disposable account, go have your nap. Go nap it up. Yo, I'm still killing enemies in 2 shots? Maybe Derringer is actually pretty good. I know I keep saying that. Maybe it's actually good, but maybe it's actually good. You don't want to miss. And you definitely don't want to have this on BCD D20T, or I should just say on D20 mode, when you have thermal clips. Sorry, Derringer, but the ammo at least still goes into Machine Fist. Look, the Derringer got a kill all on its own. It was against a big, tough enemy. Everyone say hooray for Derringer. You can be very ammo efficient with the Derringer. Maybe that's part of the draw. Draw. Choo. Gotcha. Hooray for the Derringer. You remember I had a list just a few months ago? I probably have like a small list in my to-do alt-tab file, which is full of just random garbage comments about things I need to do that I haven't actually been following. But if you guys made the list for me, then I would never forget. High noon already. Draw. I don't know why that's in my head. It's like some sort, for some reason I'm thinking it's like some sort of a Amiga game, but it's not. Like, I got no idea. So I got some idea in my head, but I can't like put it into words. I can't remember it fully either. Hate it when that happens. Yo, Eye of the Beholster. That's a good gun. I like Eye of the Beholster. How much is it? 78? Dude, we can absolutely afford it. Let's check out the chest first, because if this is a good quality chest that has a gun, I might want to buy a key to open up the other chest, but we'll see. Wrong gun. We want Derringer, of course. Only the strongest Gungeoneers use the Derringer. Crack. Takes 2 bullets from the Derringer to find the crack. Understood, game. Understood. Also, I just remembered that I took damage on... Ooh, no need to open up the other chest. I just remembered that I took damage on the first floor boss because I had 4 glass Guanstones orbiting me, and I'm thinking to myself, hey, can we keep these alive, you think? How long can we keep these Guanstones alive? Well, I mean, the answer is we can keep them alive as long as we want, but we're not going to get any credit for doing so. We're not going to get any points. I think we want to use Eye of the Beholster to break the missiles. Pretty sure the eye will break the missiles immediately. Yeah. Which is a little strange, a little bit of lag there. But I'll take it, man, I'll take it. Was the crests? What do you think it is? We have a key. We'll get the D-pad. Yo, the D-pad! It's ideal! Maybe not ideal, but it's really freaking good. We'll take stout bullets, because why not? We'll see if there's anything that we want to steal. There isn't, but maybe there's gonna be something we can steal on the next floor. Yo, D-pad, pretty damn good. Pretty darn good. Any ability to steal from a bonus shop is fantastic. Samuel Aim, hello, welcome. You can finally watch the stream. Well, hopefully your bitrate, your internet holds up, and hopefully the transcoding options hold up. Oh, right. I immediately forgot about it. Wind-up gun. Wind-up gun sucks, so we're not gonna use it. We're gonna use D-pad and machine fist. Why are we using the D-pad here? I guess because we have the mega hand shots. Though I gotta think that maybe at close range, the Derringer could actually kick ass, you think? Well, maybe not against a jammed enemy. It's gonna take a lot of shots to kill him. Eat it. Oh, well, what happened to your table? Little Tafty, you're eating rice and tofu in your basement on the rug in blankets. I was a little bit worried about you until you said you were in blankets. Because if I was in my basement, I'd be very cold right now. Our basement gets very cold. We have the crutch. I gotta remember that. Metronome, homing bullets, a key. Nothing there really is piquing my interest. But you know what? We are actually getting a pretty powerful little Derringer here. It's back to two-shotting those yellow mages. Let's see, 1, 2. No, chicken! I was running an experiment. I was counting my bullets. Oh God, what? I don't know how that ghost died when I rolled into him. I guess the explosion just left him with like 1 HP. That is utterly incredible. But yeah, actually the close range Derringer damage is pretty sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Damn, chicken's got the kill. Chickens always get the kill, man. Oh God. I always panic when I'm about to take damage, like it's actually the worst thing in the world. Like, it is just a video game. I do understand that. You don't have to tell me. Oh. Is tofu as bad as people say? There is no problem with tofu per se. The problem is if it's not prepared in a way that adds any flavor. If you just eat raw tofu, you're eating something that's rather flavorless. You gotta add something to it. You gotta add some sort of a base, a broth, a stock. I don't know. I don't care. Anything. Salt, pepper. The problem is when people just replace an ingredient with tofu and they don't add anything to replace it, because you're losing flavor if you're replacing a meat with tofu, unless the tofu that you're using is like flavored in some fashion. You have to add flavor to it, because tofu is very bland by default, I have a feeling. I think that's the thing that people don't get and don't do, and that's why there is a little bit of a general dislike for the tofus. Well, it didn't take the key, at least. I got real frickin' close. If you use it right, tofu kicks ass. Yeah, if you use it right, anything will kick ass. Including me. Do the table techs work together? Nope. That's it. They don't. They do not do what you think they do. What you think they do is that when you flip the table, it rockets along and then the heat wave travels with it. That does not happen. The heat wave stays behind. It's disappointing, I know. By the way, Footing, thank you for the kind word. You said something about you're improving by watching. Well, as long as you're enjoying yourself, that's all I care about. I don't care that anybody's improving as long as they're having fun watching. All right, let's 1149 what? Oh, you think I have 1,000 hegemony credits in the top right corner there? Who wants to tell him? Who wants to tell him? Who wants to tell him? Someone else can tell him. Oh, buddy. That's not 1,000. Oh, you poor man. You were wondering what he meant by 1149? I was also wondering that, and then I realized, oh, wait a minute, that's about how many hegemony credits the game thinks I have. Add an extra 0 to that. Yeah, add another digit that's somewhere between 0 and 9. Johnny says, I learned 3 new things today, and I have 300 hours in the game. What did you learn today? I was playing Monolith yesterday on stream, and Lucarso _ was there, and he seems to be a very knowledgeable fellow about the game, and even he learned something yesterday that I had figured out a while ago. He learned about the railgun and the fact that you could tap shoot it. And I felt pretty proud about knowing something that someone didn't know, someone who seemed like they were very, very intimate with the game. I was like, oh, maybe I'm not such a piece of shit after all. What the hell are we gonna use here? Probably Laser Lotus Eye of the Beholster. Let's do it. Question. This is a question I have. Does the Laser Lotus, sorry, not the Laser Lotus, does the Eye of the Beholster get the damage upgrade at range and the damage downgrade, or does it only get the damage upgrade, thanks to stout bullets? Why do I ask that? Because it does kind of fire a beam, but it's not really a beam, and I know that it's not really a beam. I know that it's actually a projectile, but I kind of feel like maybe there's a small chance that it does. I'm trying to get the slow motion to actually work with it, so we can track that projectile as it travels. Although it did hit the boss directly in the face, and now I don't really know what the bullet is doing. I think the bullet just stopped for some reason. I feel like maybe the slow motion menu actually does change how bullet physics works in certain situations. Because like, there's my projectile, there it goes, and now it gets real thin, but I don't notice it get thin when I'm shooting it here. It does kind of get thin when it's disappearing, but I think is that maybe just because that's what it looks like when the line goes away? I don't know. This is a weird place for the chest to spawn. Blooper. Powerhouse of the cell. Well, doesn't really do anything. We already have Evolver up to its maximum level, and we can't really de-evolve it at all. Yo, Eye of the Beholster, 200 rounds to kill the old king? That's really freaking good, isn't it? That's outstanding efficiency. Eye of the Beholster, you're a great gun. Get me out of here. Sell the hegemony credits? I would if I could. I don't know how to. There is no option for that in the game, but if the game allowed me to like sell hegemony credits for like 50 starting bucks, I would do it. And games do that. I'm thinking specifically of both Monolith, which lets you buy the care package for, it used to be 100,000, now it's just half your gold rounded down, I think. But Wizard of Legend also does it. If you're playing Wizard of Legend and you have purchased everything for the game's meta currency, which is crystals, I believe, you can give like 20 crystals to start your run with 200 bucks. So you can buy like a free relic from a shop, essentially. It's pretty cool. I like it. I like it because it gives you a reason to keep collecting the meta currency. What am I spending it on? I'm spending it on Paradox runs. I spend 5 and I gain 50. You know, I need something else to spend it on. And what I do not need is for alternate game modes to cost money. Whoops, wasn't paying attention. You know, I don't need Blessed mode to cost 6. I don't need DD20 mode to cost a whole bunch as well. Get that shit out of here. Ballistic boots. What I need is something to spend the money on. Whee! I've never seen one of those beady minions do the despawn animation. Don't they always despawn when they hit a wall? Or maybe there was like something else that caused it. I'll just pop it now. No key. Oh, fuck off. I'll take it for the time being, but this is not what I was hoping for out of a brown chest. Did the beady minion that I shot, maybe he despawned because of the floor being over, because I destroyed the boss? I destroyed the boss! Shit. I mean, at this point, I'm just gonna kill the minions, because they're still dying in 2 shots, thanks to the Derringer? Yo, Derringer OP. Get out of here. Did that guy die in 3 shots from the Derringer? I know the chicken is sometimes hitting these enemies, but dude, the Derringer is actually, like, it seems to be pretty good. I know I keep saying that, but I'm just constantly being surprised by it. I mean, it's not a good gun by any stretch of the imagination, but I mean, it killed that guy and he was being buffed. What the hell? That was the most genuine F off from Abe, and I love it. Why do I censor that when I'm commenting on a response to someone who said I cursed, and then I censor the curse when I said it 2 seconds earlier? Why do I do that? I don't know. I guess I do it because I don't want to just say that I read everything from chat verbatim. You can't make me say things. I'm in control of the horizontal and the vertical, etc., etc. If I curse, you damn well better believe it's because I want it. What's the conversion rate of hegemony credits to US dollars? Alt-tab. Enter the Gungeon. Right-click. View Community Hub. Click View Store Page. The conversion of hegemony credits to US dollars. For me, Enter the Gungeon is $14.99 on Steam, and I have 11,500 hegemony credits. Someone do the math. It's about 1,000 hegemony credits per dollar. Probably more like 800. So there's your conversion rate right now. Inflation is always going to keep that number going up and up and up. But right now, today, that's the current value. Abe's Bank of Gungeon sets the interest limits. Thank you, Derringer. I'll open it. I'm very glad whenever my OBS hotkey for muting works, because then I can just sneeze as loud as I want. I could make a rule where if it's quoting me, I would swear, but if it's not, I won't. But yeah, but then I'd have to remember what I said, and that's too much work. And really, you shouldn't expect me to remember anything, much less what I just said. Who do you think I am? Someone who knows what the fuck they're doing? Oh, I was really hoping I'd kill them all. Ammo. We'll take this for... Yeah, why not? We only had 9 shots remaining. Oh, God. Gotta remember I have that speed upgrade. I don't think that cost me any damage yet, but it will. You know, the crutch is actually really good with the Derringer, because it's ensuring that most of my shots are actually landing. That seems like it might actually be pretty damn big. I want all my shots to land, basically. Charge shot, bouncing bullets. Synergy up. Synergy. 1 shot, 1 kill. So how many bounces do we have? Always have to check, because I never remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 1, 2, 3. We have 4 bounces. That means this gun is doing 50. 100, 200, 400. This gun is doing 800 damage if I drop stout bullets, which means that we only need like a 20%, 25% damage upgrade to hit 1,000. So if we can get 25% damage up, we should be able to do it. Stout bullets, because it has a damage downgrade at range, it's kind of counter-effective with the synergy here, but we're very close, actually. Very, 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 very close. What was the game that the sex chairs joke was from? I think that was Cuphead. I don't even really remember it. I don't even know if it's a quote from me. I think it's a quote from chat, really, that they just liked. And they kept it. I have no good explosives. But I do have something I can use for slight protection from BS bullets. I hear him. The bouncing bullets, I don't know how effective they're gonna be. Like, do the bouncing bullets do additional damage if they hit the boss, penetrate, and then bounce off? I don't know. Yo, these are big beaties. Now, will they despawn when the fight ends? No. Oh, God! At least I have the beaties. Help me! My minions, help me! Help me! Oh, you know what? Synergy. He just popped out of existence. The beaties will bounce around a little bit longer, which is pretty sweet. Okay, what the heck? We have no blanks. We did pick up the Tangler. Bundle of wands. We still have the charge shot. Well, honestly, I switched back to the Derringer. It's been working well so far. There's nothing here I want. Already found the secret room. No second secret room. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, dude, we have ammo synthesis. It's really good. I'm not sure how much ammo synthesis is gonna help us with Derringer, but anything is better than nothing. Gotta switch. Oh, and you know what? The crutch makes this pretty decent as well, because with the crutch, our shots might bounce, miss the enemy. Wow, we just two-shot that guy. And then come back around and hit him again. We're five-shotting the blue shotgunner. So we have a little bit of a minor synergy there between crutch and bouncing bullets. That was good. That was good, but he got hit by the dynamite. Don't let that fool you. Oh. That's okay. Please. Just one bullet can be... Oh, God. There's just one bulletkin piece of shit over there. Oh, fuck. What the hell? It's a big table. It's a stout bullet table. It's big. Oh, fucking Christ. It's a giant stout bullet bouncing table. What the hell have I done? I'm a monster! It's alive! It's alive! D-pad. Just to get that stun off, and then... Yo, that's a pretty good synergy. I didn't even think about that, but D-pad bouncing bullets. We're gonna get bullets bouncing, flipping everywhere. Video name Big Bouncing Tables. I think the video name here is gonna be something along the lines of Derringer. Although, big beautiful bouncing tables might be one as well. I'm liking it so far. It's pretty good. Let's take Derringer ammo. We should probably take it for the machine fist next, but I mean, I am hopeful that the... Got him! I am hopeful that the machine fist will just... You motherfucker. We'll just get some kills and then get some ammo that way. You're not dead? I hit you with a machine rocket. You should be totally dead. Am I playing M and K? Partly Charker, I don't know what that means. Is that a game? Mouse and keyboard. My brain was like, I haven't heard of any games called M and K lately. Yes, mouse and keyboard. It took me a minute. How did I not put two and two together right there? I'm an idiot. Yeah, mouse and keyboard. You can tell because of the free reign cursor here. If it was controller, it would be locked in a circle right around the player, like that. Abe is such a boomer. I am. Fucking millennials have ruined the video game industry. Whatever happened to shareware? Back in my day, the demo was half of the fucking game. Nowadays, you gotta buy it on Steam and Amazon, and you only rent the game. You don't own shit. I feel like that bouncing table did nothing. Oh, God. I also don't remember if the tables will actually hurt me. We should probably test that out, huh? You know what? Oh, God, that's poison. You know what? Okay, the explosion hurts you. The table itself, traveling, does not. We've learned. should have used... Oh, you know what, sure. Actually, no, you should use the D-pad. There we go. D-pad is a pretty decent weapon. It's another mimic! With scattershot, oh god. Scattershot bouncing bullets. It's gonna be a crazy one. Now all we need is flak shots and we're gonna hit that 2 frames per second I was talking about earlier. Or LimeWire and get that weird Bill Clinton message. I remember LimeWire and Napster. Go, my tables! Murder! Why did that one explode on flip? I don't know why they're exploding on flip anymore. By anymore, I mean right now. By right now, I mean, huh? Ammo. Don't need it. Cell creep. Cell creep is gonna be after the boss fight. That's okay. If we fight the KP, we're gonna want to use Huntsman. If we fight High Priest, we're gonna want to use probably, honestly, Bundle of Wands. Oh my god, it fires a lot of shots. This is gonna be great. He's also jammed. What is our fucking curse at? Oh god. What is our curse at that we are fighting a jammed High Priest? This is like worst case scenario. Except obviously it's not. Worst case scenario is fighting a jammed 2 High Priests. I'm also doing like next to no damage, but I'm doing next to no damage very safely. We should probably use a better gun. I think Eye of the Beholster is our better gun. Let's go back to the Huntsman for use during this phase, though, of the fight. We want to be able to reload and block bullets. Oh, God, fuck. As soon as I said it, I thought that bullet was traveling in a straight line. It did not travel in a straight line. That was a very curvy projectile, huh? That's okay, we got all these beaties. Look at them, they're fucking, you know, they're kicking ass. I have no idea what hit me. Oh right, I have so much curse because of finished gun. I gotta get rid of that gun. Wasn't there a, yeah, there was a gun muncher. We should have definitely gun munched it. I'm not selling the Derringer, though. We're gonna gun munch finished gun, and we're gonna gun munch the... There it is. Probably like the blunderbuss or something. Yeah, why not? Black and brown. If you mix them together, what do you get? Black. Alright. I'll take it. I accept. Game, I accept what you have given me. Buy the key. I don't think we need any more HP. Yes, it was a bit of a bad fight, but that's okay. I also don't think we need that much extra money. Because we do not actually... It's fine. We don't actually need to buy too much more. We can steal an item from the next floor, so... I'm gonna sell a couple of guns that I'm not gonna need. 120 is enough to buy... No, 144 is enough to buy an A tier item. So in 24 more credits, we can buy an item, then we can steal whatever else we need. I think 104 is buying a green level item, 144 is buying an A tier item. I might be wrong, that might be 124. Probably is 124, but... Look, does it really matter? And we have the crutch, so we have a little bit of micro-homing, which is pretty sweet. And bouncing shots, which is pretty weird. I like that, I like that. Try standing close to a wall and see if the table will clip you through when it's moving that fast. I don't think that the table can hurt me when it's moving. It only hurts you on the explosion. Which I guess is good, because if you flip a table and you're standing next to it, you don't want it to literally just blow up in your face. I'm sorry, did the table bounce off of the bouncing bullet? The bubble bullet? Yeah, it did. Okay. I know why it did that, because technically anything that bounces will bounce off of those bouncing bubbles, but still, that's my bullet. Or that's my table, and I didn't think the table would count as a bullet in that fashion. I guess it does. It's so weird. Also, you know what I'm thinking right now? I'm thinking that the Derringer is like a crappy SAA right now, because it's firing shots, they bounce around, they have a little bit of micro-homing on them. The only thing that they don't have is damage up on bounces, but the Derringer is actually okay. In a very unusual fashion. I mean, it's not good, but it's like barely okay. It's barely passable. If I get up close and personal, the damage output is actually decent. Fake LJ. Fake LJ, and also the guy who makes me not realize that I have like a new sub message in my Twitch list. That jerk, huh? I did not see you. What destroyed my table? Did his bullets destroy my table? Is that what's happening? That might be what's happening. It might be an enemy shooting the table and then it exploding. I guess I never realized that the table can take damage when it's currently flying through the air, but I guess so. Uh-oh. The angle on that shot. I have one key. Blue chest is the worst quality we can get on the forge. We could get red, black, green, or blue. No browns. So we should wait to see if we can get a better quality chest. You know, that chest, the other one, I'm pretty sure they have an equal chance of having guns or items, and I'd much prefer to have items. You know, I don't think that you can use the blueprint of the floor to at all determine chest contents. I'm pretty sure that it is random. But that would be a pretty cool little skill that players could pick up on, which is that blueprints gave you information about what could be in your chest. That'd be weird. Well, I guess at this point we should probably just open a chest, huh? Feel sorry for that guy. What did he do? I didn't ask for this. Test if the table can clip you through the wall. Oh no, I don't think that can happen. Pretty sure you can't clip. Abe should read the chat after every room he finishes. That's not exactly what I do. Normally what I do is I kind of just keep talking until I finish with a train of thought that I had, and then I kind of look at chat and I'm like, alright, what does chat have to say? I want to have at least, you know, some semblance of a well thought out conversation. I don't want to just kind of jump between topics at will, even though I do that when I'm talking through things. And when I do read chat, sometimes it is a bit of a mixed bag. I was looking at the wrong bullet. Doesn't one of the bullets blink from the chrome cube and the one from the meat cube is a constant color? I guess I could have used that to determine which one was which, because they both came out at almost exactly the same moment. So I kind of lost track of which one was which. I did not see you, but you are dead. No, okay, these ones, they kind of glimmer, but only when they're fully extended. Gotcha. Okay. Let's see. Have I thought of rating other streamers? I don't really think about that, mostly because I don't know a lot of other streamers. The only streamers I know are like Mud, Victor TW, Articulate. Should open up the chests. Trash cannon! Shake the box. Yeah, but he doesn't count. Chloranthy ring. Well, we got a dodge and a speed up. It's the perfect anti-synergy for Abe. Let's just... I don't know, let's buy Gamma Ray. Or probably buy the ammo, maybe. Let's get the hell out of here. It's 2:41 a.m. in Spain, says Angso. Well, hello, Angso77. I'm sorry that it's 2 a.m. You're right, that's not a very good time for me to be streaming for you, but for me, it's a decent time. It's like 8 p.m. I'm enjoying my night. I got a drink, and I'm not an alcoholic beverage. Just some water. Just enjoying my night with a little bit of Gungeon. A little bit of Gungeon at my side. I do love getting the big deep headshots. Now, should we spawn a chest? The only thing worth considering is that if we spawn a chest, the bullets might kind of bounce into the chest. I mean, a little too late right now. It's been done. What are we going to use? What are we going to use? What are we going to use? This. Drunk stream would be fun. Drunk gin. I don't... Well, at least we got a synergy. God damn it. Come on! Gungeon! Ugh. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Nothing needs ammo. Except for the Derringer. You know what? We're gonna take ammo for the Derringer. We're gonna munch some stuff. What's the spread on a Volver? It's not that bad. We got big ducks. All of these guns are like pretty cool with bouncing bullets, but you know what? We don't need blooper. We don't need shell. Game just called you trash with that synergy. No, it called me a grouch. The game did say grouch. So that's what I would prefer to think. All right, we didn't even have the opportunity to really steal anything that was that valuable. We're gonna get the hell out of here after we pick up our last half heart. And we are going to move on down to bullet hell, I guess. We'll use the Derringer because if anything, I want this run to have a bit of a theme. And I want the theme to be the Derringer because it's an interesting theme idea. It's something I don't normally use. I want to see it in action. The real Killer Bunny, hello. Sorry, Thrill. There's no E in there. It's a silent E. It's so silent, it's not even spelled out. You know what? Let me push you into the pit. I'm spending way too much oh, bad dodge roll. I'm spending way too much effort actually trying to kill that guy. I just need to push him into the pit. Unfortunately, I cannot push death into a pit. I do kind of like my little mini micro SAA here. It's getting the job done. Why is that shot so fast? It kind of looked like an adrenaline rush shot, to be perfectly honest with you. Oh god, you know what I just realized? I have ammo synthesis, which means that I'm never gonna run out of ammo with this gun. I'm so sad. The only thing that can kill death is the cheese wheel. That's also the only thing that can kill me due to a heart attack. However, you're wrong, Noodleman Ned. The other thing that can kill death is the big boy transmogrification into chickens or into devolved enemies. So there are multiple different ways you can kill death. But I do like the cheese wheel the most, because then you can say, "Eat me!" Just go. How come the table like hits the wall and then explodes sometimes? Does it have to be on screen? Or do I have to be on screen for it to work? Tell me. Help me. Beat you to it, Fi-Hi. There is to be no Gungeon misinformation on this channel at all. Because if I don't prepare anyone for the Gungeon bar trivia, who will? It's mini and micro. It's super mini. Mini, micro. What's smaller than micro? Femto? I can never remember. Because I'm an American, I don't have to worry about metric conversions and metric bullshit. Nano smaller than micro. Micro is -12? If I had to guess, I would say micro is -12. Someone can correct me on that. Oh god, I'm on fire. Oh, also this is not gonna work. Oh, you know what it is? I think maybe it's like the table expands and then it like gets stuck. Is that what's happening with that table? Clink. Dino Caden found a cool gun on Monolith that fires sticky bombs, and the final shot is to detonate the sticky bombs. My favorite gun in that game is still triple drill drag. The modifier that produces side bullets, and on top of that, it is homing. Could you die, please? Thank you. You know what? I don't know if anything's gonna die to this table, but I'm certainly gonna try to kill someone. I don't get it. Like, the table just bounces off of things. It doesn't do what I want it to do. Is it bouncing off the chicken? Could that possibly be what's going on there and I'm not noticing it bounce off the chicken? It might be bouncing off the chicken. Patchy Thunder, hello, welcome. You finally finished a custom boss. I'll have to check it out in order to steal your code at some point in the future when I'm doing modding stuff again. Triple homing anything is the best. Triple homing shotgun overheat fireball is the best. I think it's bouncing off the chicken. Oh, sweet. You're too slow. I made it through bullet hell using the Derringer. What is wrong with this world that happened? Also, unfortunately, even though I have charge shot, the charge shot cannot kill the boss in one shot. Not because of scatter shot. Yes, because of scatter shot, but I could always drop it. It's because we have no other damage upgrades. So at most, I can only do 800 out of 1,000 damage. We need like another 25%, maybe even more, maybe like 25.1%. So unfortunately, we're kind of just stuck killing bosses the old-fashioned way. Boo-hoo-hoo. GT Cork, hello, welcome. You have bouncing bullets, that's why they're not acting right. Oh, the tables? Yeah, but I think it's like bouncing off of a chicken. And I'm not noticing the chicken because you never really have to care about your own chicken, but I think the table is bouncing off the chicken. What hit me? What the fuck was that? There were bullets where there shouldn't have been bullets. Do a run with the club. I kind of partially did a run with the club, except I only used one clip of it on a recent run, but the club is so bad. The club is too bad to use. Derringer has some upsides, the club has none. Yes, blah blah blah, if you actually have, you know, Kaga Battle, it's fantastic, but outside of the synergy that makes it good, it's horrible. I'm just gonna, like, let these beholster beaties just wreck this guy, because, like, they're doing an absurd amount of damage. Save the last bullet of the Derringer to kill the Lich. Damn it, I read it too late. That's pretty good. Weird little Derringer run. pretty effective, actually. Maybe I need to give that gun a little bit more credit when I see it. It's not perfect, but, you know, it does more damage per bullet than your basic starting weapon, so at least it's an upgrade in that regard. Next run of Paradox, Cog Clob. If I get Cog Clob, you know, I'll say that the game wants me to do a run with Cog Clob. It's hard to say. Say that 5 times fast. But until then, I'm not going to be searching out the synergy. Good run, missed a couple of flawlesses, that's okay. Derringer run with a couple of other effects at play. Pretty decent. I enjoyed this one. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.